Alright, welcome back to Snowbreak, Containment Zone. So we are continuing where we left off. We are on, SPI 5. Okay. I think it's an unaffected exclusive line. So this is line 4, internal affairs. Yeah, who is this waypoint? So strange. They are not good guys, I can tell you that. Okay, girl is just too far away. That's fine, I'll just blow them all up. The boss, sweet soldiers, those manifestation girls, and that show-off commander of theirs. We're all gonna die here. I don't know what to say before. Here in this desolate war-torn place. Damn, that place looks cool. It's for the armored people, someone will take care of it. I told you, brother, this was a one-way trip. Don't wait up. Oh, okay. Come on, bro. I was gonna say, oh, brother, the hitboxes sometimes, for like the uses, are a little annoying. Okay. Okay, got there. You're not getting away. Where am I gonna... You! Frick off! Any other snipers? No? Okay. Die! Die! I see you up there. I see you. Nope. And get rid of you, and you. Alright, well, we win these. Here, Adjutant. I wasn't in a rush to take the cup from her. Instead, I looked into her eyes and pressed her on something I'd been wondering for a long time. At 3 o'clock yesterday, there was someone outside the command room. It was you, right? After some time, she seemed to have made up her mind about something. She took a deep breath and raised her gaze again to meet my own. Yes, it was me. Adjutant, you. Sorry, I've been a little paranoid recently. Did I scare you? It's alright, let's head back. I'm not done with the mission briefing yet. Adjutant, I want to ask for your help with something. Even though Sirius had a serious personality, she always carried an additional trace of confusion due to her memory issues. But in that moment, confusion was nowhere to be found in Sirius' gaze. Instead, there was a clear determination with a slight sense of anger? I think my memories may have been altered. I felt like something wasn't right before we left, that day at the command room. I just wanted to talk to you about it. You just opened the door and walked in. Why did you hide outside? Because her expression made her realize a possibility. As absurd as it seems, I still asked. You're suspicious of Tess, right? Yes. I suspect she might be working with whoever altered my memories. It was a crazy theory. Even so, there was a chance it could answer a question that had been bothering me. What was Tess's true identity? Maybe what Sirius was about to say would give me some clues. Comfort, Sirius. Come here, sit down. Careful, don't get cut on the broken glass. She stood, not willing to budge as I tried to move her into her seat, but I had no choice but to use some strength to convince her to give up on her headstrong attitude. I can read it. Totally. After she finally sat across from me, my gaze shifted to the item she was holding tightly in her hand. You said you suspected Tess is working with whoever altered your memories. Does that mean you have an idea of who's behind it? The Internal Affairs Department. During the month you were injured, Yggdrasil established a new department under Director T. It was made up of former security department personnel, Heimdall Reserve operatives, and some off-the-books manifestations who are under the company's control. During that month, the Internal Affairs supervisors closely monitored us, and we had to participate in at least 3 rounds of questioning and investigations every day. They took my recorder pen and notes during that time. After they gave them back to me, I couldn't shake the feeling they'd altered my memories. And since then, I feel like I keep remembering things incorrectly or mixing them up. Like this. She picked up the recorder pen, lowering her head to check the file, then pressed play. Adjutant, what are you doing here at this time? Are all the weapons and equipment for the escort mission ready? Everything's here. Dozens of sealed boxes filled with combat equipment sat on the... Wait, dozens of sealed boxes filled with combat equipment... Oh, okay. I read with as the... Sat on the weapons workshop transport platform. Just leave this small stuff to me. If you still haven't fully recovered yet, Adjutant, you should be resting. I know I went to the weapons workshop before we left, but I don't remember seeing you there. This memory was clearly spliced together. It was true. I hadn't gone to the weapons workshop, and my voice in the recording had definitely been from another time somewhere else. Are all the weapons and equipment for the escort mission ready? Everything's ready. Caroline will arrange for these weapons to be loaded onto the train we're taking. Sirius was notified on the emergency plan. If we run into any unforeseen circumstances on the train, I will protect you, and she will execute the backup plan. What Sirius said was true. Internal affairs reach was truly extensive, but what was their goal? You said you were suspicious of Tess. What makes you think she's working with internal affairs? Because of Director T. Director T. She came to see me privately, and thanks to her order, I was the first to be released from house arrest. I think she must know how much I rely on my recorder pen to remember things, so internal affairs could easily tamper with my memories. Or maybe she thinks I'm not as strong as Wednesday or Haru, so I'd be easy to manipulate. Either way, she started giving me things to do, doing stuff for some of internal affairs operations. The day before we left, I went to the weapons workshop to get the equipment for the internal affairs special task force ready. It was a task force made up of around 20 people. I also left for Yaris. So you're telling me this now because your memory of being at the weapons workshop was altered. What does that have to do with your suspicion of Tess? She shoved her hand in her pocket. A trace of anger flashed through her gaze. Then she pulled out the evidence. Adjutant, look at this. I found this in the weapons workshop that day, tucked between the internal affairs department boxes. What was one of Tess Kotkin's cards doing there? She asked a critical question, and truth be told, I'd seen that card before. You'll be leaving the containment zone in a week for years. Get ready. Field operative at the border has already completed her mission. Your objective is to deliver the loot she obtained to Duchess Tatiana Orlova from Barentsy Pribor. What in the frickin'... That was so hard to say. Action, I don't want to suspect my own squad mates. This Tess Kotkin really a Heimdall operative? The sudden sound of my communicator beeping drowned out Sirius's voice. I glanced over and communicator and saw a call request from Paro. Just as I was about to pick up, I raised my gaze and spotted an uninvited guest. Adjutant? My communicator continued beeping. My attention was elsewhere. I looked over Sirius's shoulder at the carriage door position behind her. She knew there was a figure who absolutely shouldn't have been there. Adjutant, are you not going to answer that? As the sound of another call came through, the figure I was staring at moved as well. His steps were strong, steadfast, completely calm, as if he was mocking me. I reached out and intended to turn off the communicator on the table in front of me. However, his hand caught my wrist first. You ought to answer that call, Heimdall, Adjutant. You're the adjutant. You wouldn't want your subordinate to worry, right? Adjutant, I found out who was behind the attack. It was Joseph. He's come from the containment zone with some of the coyotes and is currently working for the military. I'll take care of the Inspector General before I go provide backup for the others. Please be careful on that train. Understood. Execute the backup plan and continue gathering intel. Make sure to stay safe. As for the rest, I'll think of something later. I ended the call before Haru noticed anything was off, raising my gaze to look at the person in front of me. Who's she going to take care of? And who's she providing backup for? Heimdall Adjutant. Serious? You can head out for now. I want to have a talk with the military officer alone. Oh, alright. Remember what I just said. Go ahead. Even though there was confusion in her gaze, Siri stood up obediently. Her eyes darted back and forth between mine and the Inspector General. And she still silently followed my order. But she still follows my... but yeah, you get what I said. Just as she was about to pass by the officer and approach the door, the officer suddenly reached out with his free hand. Stand up and draw a gun, pin the officer's hand behind his back. I grabbed the officer's hand that was gripping my wrist, and using my body weight to pull him towards me. After throwing him off balance, I took my chance to reach for the gun in the holster at his waist with my other hand. However, the officer's strength and reaction speed far exceeded my expectations. He lifted his knee and knocked me over, twisting his waist to wash any hope I had of grabbing his gun. He then reached out and drew his weapon. Meanwhile, Sirius took advantage of his attack to turn off the safety of her shotgun. She used the weight of her petite body to slam the butt of the gun into the officer, causing him to stagger backward, then aimed the gun square at his heart. I dare you. Get your filthy hand off my operative. Okay. So now we got another branch. So we had this one, and then we have this long one, that's like the main one, and then we have this like So this is the Tess line. Oh, because he's red. And this is the And this is the adjutant line. Interesting. I shouldn't say the adjutant line. The adjutant blips. It's little pieces. How much higher ground are we talking? Okay, gotta do some parkour. What the frick? Oh no! Oh, sorry. Oh no! Okay, let's take cover. Okay. Never gonna have time to finish my performance. Ready for this crit to fall yet? Okay, come on. Let's... Oh, hey. Okay, come on. Die! Survey the area. What the hell does that mean, bro? Okay, cool. I surveyed the area. Are you still playing dumb? You want us to get killed? Or why are you still playing? I told you, Shinshin, I have to survive to meet the action. The plan, you're suspicious, the whole truth. Or your suspicions, the whole truth. I'll spell it all out for you. Yeah, I really want to learn more about Tess. I don't know, I did, I haven't really seen her in the story, but I did her, companion stuff or whatever the heck it's called. For, story and, the base area. I did, the first and second one. Maybe the third one? I don't remember. I think the third one. Yeah, I have. So, that's the only real info I've gotten about her thus far. But I'm pretty interested about her. End of mission? I knew it. It all adds up now. Listen to me, Chenshin. This vehicle is the only thing they're after. I'll distract them. You go do what I told you to. Tess, stop. Make it out of here and go find him. You promised. He'll tell you everything. I promised him. Stop the enemies. Okay. What's going on, Tess? Gotta explain this, girl. This is pretty interesting. I'm intrigued. I feel like the more the story's got on, the more interesting it's become. It definitely kicked off a lot more with, it was alright. There were some interesting parts, but definitely kicked off with, chapter 10. Oh, this is special. Sorry. This is chapter 11. This is a special. Oh, Realm of Illusion was special as well. And this Operation Midnight's special. Yeah, it definitely kicked off with chapter 11, I think it was. This is the Will one, yeah. So, and then I really liked Realm of Illusion. This one's probably the most interesting to me so far. It's pretty dang good, I won't lie. Alright. I love that animation, by the way. Okay, we'll do this, and then we'll end it there, I think. Bro, what the hell is that name? Viclier. Is that French? Boss, we've intercepted the target. Oleg. Yggdrasil scum. If it wasn't for our objective, we would have killed them already. Save your breath. We're only here for the armored vehicle. Now that we've acquired the target, we just need to wait for the boss to come handle it. You're hurt. Go take care of your injuries. Boss, something weird about this vehicle. The door is sealed with a biometric lock. It needs a special key. Looks like we'll have to open it through force. No need. Our orders were to secure the vehicle. Listen carefully. Don't do anything unnecessary. In 10 minutes, get the team together and escort the vehicle to our camp at the steel mill. Joseph Sokolov Alexander. Who is it? When my grandpa was still alive, he talked about you a lot. He said you were a heroic, brave, honest man. He said you were a lone soldier. Who had the soul of a great Yaris ancestor. Such a shame. The company left you no home to return to and forced you out. And now you're nothing more than a lapdog as you betray your motherland. Who are you? Give me your name. Just telling you would be boring. Weren't you guys just discussing how to open this vehicle door? I'll give you an opportunity to see with your own eyes who I really am. A secondary unlock switch is concealed in a secret compartment under the hood. Huh. Don't tell me you won't push it because you're afraid it's trapped, and you call yourselves coyotes. Sounds like you're just... Oh, okay. It's Tess, isn't it? Never mind. Sounds like you're just a little girl. You have some nerve to mock us. Aren't you worried we'll kill you when the door opens? Hey, I didn't call you guys stray mutts, so I'd say I've shown considerable restraint. Open the door if you're brave enough. You're done for. Oleg, wait. Boss, girl has a death wish. I'll play along with your immature provocations, but you still need to give me your name first. Wait, Gustav. Shit, is this Ichel? I called it! Ichel Gustav. Out of the way. Whoa. No, wait. It's Tess. Okay. Okay, so that was the first name drop of Ichel. But it's just Tess. Freaking played as Ichel for some reason. What's going on here, Tess? You have a lot to explain. Hello, Colonel Bison. Don't mess around, little girl. I'll give you one more chance to tell us who you really are. When I was a kid, I heard about all the heroic ways you organized forces to face off against people invading your hometown. In a way, your great deeds acted as my fairy tales. My name is Ichel Gustav. Who do you think I am? The fact that you dare mention the name of Gustav and pretend you have something to do with the great leader is enough for me to shoot you on sight. So what are you waiting for? I don't know who you work for, but are the shackles they gave you really that comfortable? So much that you wouldn't dream of disobeying them? Boss! She can't die. At the very least, she can't die at our hands. Understood? Ugh! Think about what you should do next now that I've fallen in your lap. Will the name Gustav become your opportunity to take your men and break your chains? Shut up. I still don't trust you. You don't need to trust me. Only the person who hired you needs to trust... Only the person who hired you needs to trust you, right? This isn't the first time I've been in the hands of mercenary henchmen like you guys. All of them had employers who needed to verify my identity. You've been acting in the border region this long. Whoever wants to capture me must have something you want... Wait. Whoever wants to capture me must have given you something to confirm someone's identity, right? Why don't you use it? Maybe you'll be surprised. I'll say it again. I'm Ichel Gustav. So is my blood enough for you to use as evidence? So is my unique blood enough for you to use as evidence? Take her back to the steel mill camp. Everyone regroup. We're leaving now. I think that's enough. Now I've bought the adjutant enough time. It's time for the great magician to take her final bow. But if I don't catch whoever hired these coyotes, Director T will be really disappointed. Adjutant, looks like it won't be easy for me to become your squad mate this time. Okay. Sometimes I really struggle with reading. Oleg, what are you doing? Nothing. I heard something over here, so I just came to take a look. Back where? I thought you were resting. Oleg, what's in your hand? Hey, Oleg, stop! Are you crazy? What are you doing with that? Put it down! Two coyotes struggled with each other, fighting over something a coyote named Oleg was holding. Each coyote on this mission had received a square object that looked like a remote control from their new leader, Joseph. It was a detonator for a self-explosive device. Let go! Do you really want to die with me? I activated it. It's starting. Backware, get out of here. Oleg, you... As two coyotes were tangled up together, neither noticed the card shooting out from the darkness. It lightly tapped the detonator and an electric current flashed. Oh, what? It didn't explode? Why? Backware, give me your gun, now! Calm down! Cody named Backware knocked his teammate with a death wish to the ground. and the failed detonator flew out of Oleg's hand, landing far away. For a while, Oleg was kneeling on the ground, seamlessly drained of all strength. His body wavered, and he fell back at his feet. I can't take it anymore. There's no way to stop my tuberculosis. Frick. There's no way to stop anyone's disease, but the boss chose us to go on this mission. I knew everyone he picked has been terribly ill for a long time. I thought that as long as I used my last bit of strength to do something for my brothers under the military's control, I would have no complaints. I really can't keep going. It hurts too much. Every joint, every one of my bones. That's enough, Oleg. Come here, just drink this. Look at me and listen to what I'm saying. You're going to get better. We already completed the mission, right? When the military sends Team 2 to take over, we can go back. The boss and the lieutenant colonel, they'll have a way... they'll have a way to make us better. That lieutenant colonel blackmailed the boss. That devil took our men hostage. Go back? Go back where? Can we really go back? Yes. With heavy footsteps and a low voice, the aging leader slowly emerged from the shadows outside the door. Boss! Oleg, stand up. Boss, stand up. Cody, with a death wish, momentarily overcame his fear. With the help of his companion and leader, he stood up trembling. Drink it. No, I won't drink it. There's no hope for me. Take this medicine back and give it to the kids. I need to take you back to the kids alive as well. Boss, think about how we escaped the containment zone together, Oleg. Think about how we traveled thousands of kilometers to get here. Think about our men who died along the way. I brought you here and gave you the detonator so you could go out like a hero, like a man, and take our enemies down with you in your final moment. Not so you could give up. There's nothing you can't overcome, brother. Don't take your life so lightly. Two chaotic soldiers' footsteps gradually faded into the distance, but Joseph still remained. For some time he bent down and picked up something off the ground that didn't belong there. Yep. Come out. What have you guys been through? Is the military threatening you? All of your men suffering from tuberculosis? It's not your turn to ask questions yet. Since you saved them and didn't run away, I won't kill you. Keep quiet and follow me. Interesting. Well, that's where I said I would end it. So, that is where we will end it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed. As I stated last time, if you enjoyed this and want to see more Snowbreak on my channel, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, whatever. And, yeah. So that's all I got for today. We will finish or get close to finishing next time. I think I'll record the chapter 12 bits as well, and maybe Spence Skytopia. I'll see. But yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye.